strawberry matcha. I finally got a restock. I've been making strawberry matcha like my life depends on it. I perfected the recipe. This is my favorite matcha. This is the Jade Leaf Organic Ceremonial Matcha. I've dabbled in my fair share of matcha. This girly, best one. So I know what I'm saying. Let's make a matcha and reset for the midway point of the year. The last vlog that I made was deep cleaning my entire apartment because needed to be done. And it was supposed to all be a mid-year reset starting the beginning of June, but we are now bordering on July. I spent all month trying to decipher how I want to make these vlogs, and I ended up hating the last one, and I'm gonna hate this one too, but we need to get this in motion here. But basically, it's a mid-year reset, and the last one was deep cleaning the apartment. The decluttering, I have an idea for how I want to do that because I'm thinking I want to make a whole video that's like recapping 30 days of decluttering. But this is the planning part. I need to just rehaul things. I need to brain dump all of the to-dos and the things that are just lingering inside of my head. I want to get everything out of this chaotic little monster into my Notion, into my master to-do list. I want to really set in motion routines because I am lost without a morning routine. And the thing that's so paradoxical about ADHD is that we hate structure, we hate routines, we cannot follow time management, not us, no. But if we don't have routine, we fall into executive dysfunction. And it's just like, what? The thing is, for me, I need routine without time constraints. I just need to plan how I start my day, how I end my day, and how that will set me up for each day so I don't go into paralysis and decision fatigue. Do you know what I'm saying? As I mentioned in, I think, previous vlogs, a man entered my life on like a semi-serious basis. That's not a thing anymore. A man entering my life and me already not having my routines down really threw me. Absolutely threw me. I don't know how to do my routines and everything with a man in my life. That's not a problem anymore. And also, I'm not going to ever really talk about men, dating, relationship. I will. I'll give you fun stories, but I am not going to ever give detail. And like, if you see a clip of me doing something and you're like, oh, that looks like a date, it just might be, but I'm not sharing the details until I'm like engaged. That's not your ring finger. I'm a yapper. I love to yap about everything. So like, we'll see what I talk about. I'm also considering doing a male detox. I don't think that's realistic for me, but I saw Kate Hudson talk about how she did a year, no flirting, no talking to men, no sleeping with men, nothing relating to men, and it really helped her. I feel like this last relationship, rendezvous, love affair, whatever you want to call it, it was put into my life to remind me, hey bitch, you need to work through some things a little more before you actually settle down or get in another relationship. I am 26, 6 months from 27. We're not gonna talk about that. Point is, I'm 26. I should be putting in the work so that I do get into a healthy relationship and I don't keep repeating the same patterns, because your childhood and all that stuff sets up the foundation for how you're going to be in relationships in your adult life and the type of relationships you go for. I clearly have a pattern. I know my issues, abandonment, attachment. It's causing me to repeat the same pattern in men, and I don't like it, and it's gonna keep happening if I don't fucking do something about it. So I need like an intensive male detox. I don't wanna do that because my life fuel is flirting with men. Like, I love that. It's my favorite fucking hobby. I think I'm just yapping to yap right now. Also, my ADHD, I can't tell a linear story. I'm sorry. So it's just chaos. Hence why I need to get my shit in order. I need to get back on healthy habits. I need to meditate again. I need to work out again. We are jumping from topic to topic. Anyway, male detox, might consider it. But the whole point of the male bringing it up is I have time to be solo and focus on myself again. I feel like I've been trying to get it together for the past 12 months, but it has just been chaos and nothing is happening. I feel like I'm just floating, existing, not living and not making progress towards anything, and I hate it. It's driving me insane. I just need to get my shit together. Bottom line, I need to get my shit together because I feel like a chaotic mess and I can't keep living like this. So Little intermish to talk about today's sponsor, Squarespace. Squarespace makes it easy to get started by choosing from one of the many templates designed for every category that allows you to customize the look and add in your own content. You do also have the option to design your own template, and this is my website that houses everything relating to my personal brand. A goal of mine is to eventually launch my own online store, and Squarespace already has that feature available to me when I'm ready. So you can sell your products in an online store, whether they're physical, digital, or service products. And speaking of service products, they also have a built-in scheduling feature that lets you create and accept appointments through your website. Scheduling function has everything needed to manage your schedule, accept payments, send auto reminders, and showcase your services. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/SiennaMirabella to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. First thing that I want to do is get clear. So I'm going to go through my notes where I have my brain dump to-dos and everything that is just sitting there, and then I'm going to put that into my Notion master to-do list and just clear all of that out of my head, so then we can start planning goals, routines, all of that stuff, because we need to empty the chaos right now. Quick little grocery haul. I went to Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, and I had to go to Target because I don't look if they have sliced strawberries anywhere else. I just found them there and I was like, let's keep doing that. So I got some sliced strawberries so I can make my strawberry crumble. I have a reel on my Instagram with the recipe. It's so good. I can't stop making it. I got some grilled chicken to just put on salads, some sourdough, some butter, sweet potato, grape tomatoes, basil, bananas. I got these buns, which are my favorite, but I really want to find gluten-free burger buns. Oh, and I do want to make my own sourdough. And then I got just a 3-pack of ground beef because I will make these into little patties for burgers and then just put them in my freezer. It's a super easy little lunch to have. And then I also like to put this with pasta sauce. So ground beef is always a good way to get extra protein for myself. And then I got some Kite Hill Greek style almond milk yogurt. I love their vanilla almond milk yogurt. And then I saw that they have a Greek style one. So it has more protein in it, but it's dairy-free. Then I got some eggs, some coconut sugar. I actually use this for my body scrub that I make, which is coconut oil and coconut sugar. Oat milk, oat flour. I got some romaine lettuce for salads, and then kale for my pesto. I got some avocado oil, bacon for the salads, and then some lemons. And that's everything that I got. Let's go over what I've planned. Let's go into my little old Notion templates. You can get this girly. She is linked down below on my Etsy. She's always linked down below. What's up, girl? Are you done being old? It's the dichotomy of it all. I yap so much. Okay, am I mentally ill? Yeah. Okay, let's go into routines. Yeah, vibes. Okay, here's what I want my morning routine to be again. I was thinking that I just do what I did when I had a perfect morning routine because that's what worked for me, and I don't want to have to really think. And if things need to change, sure. So this is what I have planned for my morning routine again. Make my bed and do my 5-minute journal because the morning gratitude is the thing. I don't want to start my day with complaining. I want to go back to starting my day with, how am I so lucky? Do you know what I'm saying? Brush my teeth, put in my contacts, do my morning skincare routine. Then I make my little morning matcha and I read nonfiction because that was making me feel like a great person. And then workout and meditation. The reason those are together is because I don't remember why or how, but I haven't stacked them together where I would do my workout right there in front of my mirror, and then immediately after I do my 10-minute meditation, I'm gonna get some form of movement every day. Now I say work out, but I know I'm not gonna work out 7 days a week. I'll probably work out 5 to 6 again, and then just walk on the other days, and that still counts because that's really good for you, vibes. And then we've got breakfast and vitamins. Last thing, just get ready and plan my day. That's the morning routine. I've never had a set night routine, so this is just what feels right and basically what I do without thinking and without realizing it's a routine. But first thing, daily review, I actually don't do that often enough, and that's just basically going in here in my planner. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's actually, the slowness is going to make me. Okay, anyway, look at it. We put the little routine there. So every day I see it, bam. Daily review is my daily planner. Why is it being slow like this? What's going on? Basically, plan the day, blah, 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 but then track today. So that's like what the daily review is. I'm gonna track my sleep from the night before, track how much water I had, track the vitamins that I took, and then a health log is for like my steps, any symptoms, moods, whatever, and then the movement, the exercise that I did, and then review the day. So like the highlight, small wins, recap the day, little gossip girl, journal entry if I want to, but that's the daily review, and then make dinner, and then 20-minute tidy because I will throw up if my apartment is messy the next morning. Have to do it the night before. Plus I get the zoomies at night. I don't know, put on some form of music and I get the zoomies and I want to clean. So like, let's utilize that and then do my little night skincare routine. And then the last thing is take my vitamins. I'm not going crazy with the night routine. I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna read a chapter and I'm going to make tea. I can't, I can never. I mean, let's start with the morning routine being elaborate and we'll see what happens with the night routine. You see, I'm not even tracking anything. That's how bad I've gotten. This kind of ties in from both routines. So those are the routines and the habits that I planned. Let's go into the goals. Okay, I'm gonna take all of these and collage them and put them as like my phone screen background and my computer background. If I don't constantly have my goals sitting in front of me, what am I even working towards? What has this all been about? You know what I'm saying? Like I just forget that I actually want to achieve certain things. Let's go to my goals. First thing that I want to do is launch my media kit templates. So like I want to do Canva templates, your rate card, your media kit, a UGC portfolio, like all of those things I wanted to do. It's just like how with the Notion, I was basically redoing my Notion for myself and then it turned into making it for everyone else. That's what I want to do with the media kit. I wanted to refresh my own media kit and rate card and all that stuff. And then I thought, let's just share with the class. And then I actually want to start having goals with social media. I've never had goals for social media. I've just like accepted my fate of whatever happens, happens. I want to start having goals towards it. So I have like the little milestone markers in here of like each subscriber count and follower count. So I want to start paying attention to that. And then I can see like, oh, when I hit this, cool. You know, I want to be more tracky. I want to utilize my own Notion template. And then this says move to Manhattan Beach, but I don't actually know where I want to move next. But I just know that what I want is to have a cute little house with maybe a little backyard or a courtyard or something that I can like garden and be domestic. Like I'm 26, babes. I want to have domestic hobbies and I want to be able to walk places. I have lived in California for a majority of my life, on the coast of California, but never have I utilized walking to the beach because I've never prioritized living that close. I'm just putting Manhattan Beach because it's the perfect middle ground in between OC and LA without being in LA. But also we could change it up and I want to go to San Diego. I don't know. My plan is I want to live beach town first, right? I want to go live by the beach, year or two like that. Then I'm gonna hike my ass over to New York, or I really like the whole idea of sojourning in New York, like maybe spending 3 months there, living 3 months there to see, because New York is such a drastic, different thing for me. And I do not have the time to go pack up my life, do that and be like, ooh, just kidding, this is not for me. Staying for a few months in like a furnished apartment, Airbnb, whatever, that would be fun. But I know that I want to live in the beach town first, a little beach cottage first, then pack up my stuff, put it in storage, try New York for a bit. If it works out, then perfect, ship my stuff, get an apartment, cool it a day. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we're spitballing here. I really want to launch Notion student templates, but like honestly, I should have been launching it by the end of July because back to school time is like August. But if you guys don't care about that and like it's not crazy to you, I probably will launch it then like mid-August and I can get that really done. Because you know me and my hyper focus, I can put in like 12 to 14 hours doing that in a day. You let me know if like, because I don't want to wait until the next school season. Like that's sickening. I'd rather it just be a little bit late. Do you know what I'm saying? Go to my fitness page because what's beautiful about that is I can see all of the fitness and health related things right here. Please hold, I know I deleted it. I don't know when I wrote that. I'm gonna change all the stuff because like, I don't wanna go based on that. I have one of those scales where it does your muscle mass and like your body fat percentage, but like, I don't think I want to do a goal based on those things. I think I just wanna be like, okay, do X amount of strength workouts per week. Here's my monthly goal. So like, let's say I wanna do strength training 3 times per week. Well, my goal will be 12. And then that's connected to my fitness planner so that every time I log a workout that's strength, it's gonna count towards that. So cute, right? This makes it cute. This makes me want to follow my goals. Oh, also, I forgot. This is what I really want to do goals-wise. And it's like it's like monk mode. Not really. It's like I'm not going to not see people, but I'm going to prioritize this. And so I put it in like my fitness challenges because that's like the only place that I thought would make sense and like to be able to check it off each of the days. The mind, body, and spirit. So for the mind, my 10-minute meditation, which I've told you, read my nonfiction daily. Oh, and then cognitive behavioral therapy, please hold. You saw the thing. But the cognitive behavioral therapy, I do need to rewire my subconscious thoughts because it is just, it's crazy in here. Always forget that like the neural pathways in your brain can be changed. Everything inside of your brain can be changed, and yet I conveniently forget all the time. It's the ADHD. Things go out of my mind and then I never remember them. I got this bad boy and I've had this for a minute. I just never did it because I also got this to coincide with it because they're both 7 weeks. But basically this one, it says calling in the one, 7 weeks to attract the love of your life. No, you know that's not what I'm talking about. I heard that this is great to like decentralize men or like take the priority and spotlight off of them and focus on being your best self and working through stuff so that you can be a better partner when you're in a relationship. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm basically using this for. Workbook enrichment hour type thing. We gotta fix it up here. We gotta fix that girly. These two just look like great little companion novels. Probably do it in the 12 weeks of like quarter 3. That's beautiful because I never do anything like on time anyway. Those are my reading materials for this little 12-week thing. We've got a good little plan here. And I think that's everything that I wanted to plan, which I've never felt like I've had it all planned. So like now we'll see how the execution goes. But yeah, I am posting on Instagram now. I'm starting to post reels. I'm very proud of myself. I'm gonna keep that going. So comment below what you wanna see from me on Instagram, like what kind of reels and like shorts on YouTube. You let me know. We'll brainstorm in the comments what you wanna see from me on all the platforms. Might as well. Let's just, let's plan together, vibes. But yeah, that's everything for this video. I'm gonna start the other ones of me doing this stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.